Yo, what's up guys, welcome to the channel, and today I'm back on F1 2020 once again. So obviously, like I said, I was going to be uploading 2 videos today. So this is the second video for a race around Vietnam in Alpha Tauri. So hopefully this one goes well, just like last time in Netherlands. Again, I will be doing a 1 hot lap in time trial, just to try and get used to it and see how it goes. Like I said, I don't know how it's going to go. I haven't tried this track, just like I didn't try Netherlands last time. But yeah, we'll just see how it goes and hopefully maybe get a good result like last time. But let's just jump straight into the time trial then quickly. So, here we are then, Vietnam for the first time in Alpha Tauri. Again for the first time, never raced in Alpha Tauri before. Around the final corner then, flip the ES open perfectly. Start my lap now. I'm more excited for Vietnam than I am Netherlands, just for the fact that with Netherlands I had a bit of practice from, you know, Assetto Corsa, doing the 2021 video. It was a bit of a different layout, but you know, still a little bit of experience is better than no experience. But this, I've never gone around Vietnam before, and the fact that it's in the F1 game just makes it 10 times better, especially with, you know, a slightly new team. Obviously it used to be Toro Rosso. Now it's Alpha Tauri, and this track's really nice actually, nice flowing high speed track. You've got to be quite careful though, because there are some points where it can catch you out, but this lap is looking really nice and tidy at the moment, and there's no DRS up this straight. Slightly weird. Oh yeah, there is, right there. Okay, but yeah, as you can see, I've got 1 lap practice behind my belt, just like last one, just for the fact that I don't want to go into this completely blinded, as obviously we all know how that went. Went a little wide there, which isn't ideal, but this lap is still a 10th up on my last lap. Last lap was quite scuffy though, but it's only a 10th up, so it does show that maybe, you know, laps aren't too easy around it. Oh my god, oh yeah, I forgot about this high speed section, super fast, right left-handers around the final 2 corners. Don't want to go wide, or else you will completely mess up and invalidate around the final 2 corners. Then here we go. I thought that was the final 2 corners, but these are the final 2 corners. This is the final corner. Around the final corner, fluid ES open. That goes a 137.4. Whereas that put me on the boards? That put me 145th. So that's not too bad. And I got an achievement. So yeah, pretty decent. So yeah, let's just watch the trackside replay quickly then of that lap. So coming around the final 2 corners now then to start my whole lap. It was quite a nice, clean, fast, tidy lap. Bit of frame rate issues again, obviously. I can't do anything about that. Hopefully the game will fix when it officially gets released in the UK, or maybe for Friday. But yeah, through turn 1, turn 2, it's quite difficult to see those corners, and here also the track is quite strict and hard, because it gets a bit confused with the pit lane and stuff. I haven't actually practiced any of the entering the pit lane in Netherlands or Vietnam, so that's going to be interesting for league races and stuff like that. But obviously today I'm only doing a 5 lap race. But coming around here then, for turn 3 I think, so and turn 4, which is a kind of a little chicane. There's quite a few chicanes around here, and this track's, I can imagine, pretty hard to overtake on, except for this massive straight here, where you know, you can just use up all your you know, ERS and a bit of DRS from here onwards. But I can imagine it's quite difficult to overtake on the corners, because it's not a massively wide track. But it's going to be interesting to see how I do in this 5 lap race. But through here, kind of a struggle. You go a bit wide here, which luckily you don't invalidate, so I guess you're allowed to do that, or it just lost me a bit more time than gaining me it, so I guess that's also not a good thing. But coming through to the final sector then, and a really nice lap actually, through the high left, right speed section. And I quite like that part. If you get it wrong, you're going to completely ruin your lap though, so you can't really get it wrong. And now coming up to the final 2 corners now, so penultimate corner, and now coming around to the final corner. I love this final corner so much. Hit it perfectly, you'll get a really good exit, and that is my lap at Vietnam. First time at Vietnam for a race, and it is lights out, and away we go here. I immediately flip up to ridge and overtake. Looks like my teammate probably did the same thing as well, as he tries to move on Russell. Russell and Latifi, both the Williams checking up there, as both the Alpha Tauris of me and Kvyat kind of make some risky moves there, but I'm up to P14. can't remember. I think I started 17th, so I have made a couple positions, which is nice to see. I do have to be careful though, because damage is on. Why Jeff's suggesting a strategy? I haven't got any damage, so I don't know why he's doing that. And immediately try back on Stroll. Around the outside. This is one of the worst corners to try that on, but I have made it. Pretty nice start, not gonna lie. Really clean. Which is good. Oh, I scraped the barrier a bit there, which isn't ideal. Now obviously this is the long ass straight. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it's a long ass straight. I can't use up too much of my ERS right at the beginning, so I've had to turn it off again. Or else I would be catching Magnussen, but I know what it's like losing the ERS down here. Well, I can imagine. I don't really know what it's like because it's the first race I'm doing on Vietnam. I think I may need to just try and save my ERS for that one straight, to be fair. I think everywhere else I might need to run medium. Right, so let's just quickly check the race replay start. And it is lights out, and away we go here for my first Vietnam race on the F1 2020 game. We have a pretty decent start, not going to lie. It's into turn 1. We tried to outbrake a couple people. I massively apologise about this frame rate. There's nothing I could do about it. It's just the way the game is at the moment. Hopefully it will change. Obviously it probably will. But yeah, we managed to get around a couple people at the beginning, and we were trying to chase down Magnussen as well. We had to make sure to just try and stay out of trouble. But obviously, you know, when you have a racing point of Lance Stroll coming at you, it's hard to stay out of trouble. But we immediately dive back down the inside of Lance Stroll and try and get them move back around the outside. A bit of contact, but we do manage to make them move back, stick on him, so that's good. Looks like everyone's same sort of speed, and the AI level are up to 100 now, I'm pretty sure. I did decide to pull it up a bit, just because last time they were a bit too easy, and as you could definitely tell, they are a lot more competitive. That's my teammate Kvyat having a bit of contact with Magnussen there. I wonder if this will go bad for any of them. Well, here we go, straight. Let's see if any of them will run ERS. It looks like they're both running ERS. Well, I'm catching both. Looks like they may have turned that off. Oh, I've got a bit of damage because Magnussen left no space.
You've taken some minor damage.
I had a rage from my driver, fair enough, a bit late, but he did give it to him. My teammate trying right around the outside. I'm going to have to cut the corner just a bit. I will try and carry on even with the front wing damage, because I could still have a chance for points here. Up to P12. My teammate's still challenging back. Oh, he locks up. They are making lots of mistakes then. Oh, this is definitely not a place to try and move. But it looks like I made it work. And Kvyat backed off, but I could definitely feel the front wing damage. So yeah, this is obviously how I got my damage. So I slipstreamed both of them with overtake on, and I tried down inside, and they kind of left me no space really, but it was quite risky to try that. But I thought, you know what, I'll still attempt it now I've already alongside of him. So I broke super late. Luckily Magnussen backs out, and well, Kvyat actually makes me have to cut the corner just a little bit, but it wasn't too bad. But now it's me and my teammate Kvyat just battling for this position. So the two Alpha Tauris, as he locks up a little bit, so they are just showing that they do make massive mistakes, but they are competitive as hell. As I do just get around Kvyat, luckily, around this high speed section, and yeah, up to P12 now. I already have 6%. I'm running out quick. Look at the speed. Yep, he's definitely running ERS overtake mode, because I literally, I cannot. Oh no, this is not going to turn out well. Oh no! No! Oh my god! I love to take risks then, by the looks of it, because Kvyat, Magnussen, and Ocon.
There's little satisfaction to be had in overtaking like that.
Oh, I just tapped him. And Jeff, shut the hell up, mate. What do you mean overtaking? He overtook me. Ocon, Magnussen, and Kvyat made it 3 wide. Not me. Oh, I've just changed my cam angle. I forgot my cam angle changing button is pushing the analog stick, the steering analog stick. So it's kind of weird when I'm tense, because I push it in sometimes, so it doesn't make my life any easier. But it looks like this is basically the best we're gonna finish, even if I can stick with this. Maybe even, I don't even know. I think I may finish last here with his DRS and slipstream. I'll brake pretty early into here because obviously the front wing damage is restricting the car movement I can get out of it. I could definitely go rich to the end. It's just depending on whether I don't get overtaken. 3.1 set, yeah, I ain't gonna beat anyone else now. But maybe I can just try and finish here. And I just got a message, ignore that, I apologise. But well, yeah, I'm just got to try and get to the end. If I can, P16 will be a great result on 100 AI. Let's just add own controller, which I think is incredible stuff. I'll turn it to overtake now, all the way to the end, around the final corner. We come home, finish P16, get in.
Okay, pick up rubber and bring it home.
And Kimi Raikkonen won driver of the day, nice. So there you go, there's my first race at Vietnam. So we finished P16. My teammate finished P15, so that's a good result, and I started P19, so I did still make a few positions, which is great. Yeah, definitely better AI level, 100, I will keep it at that from now on. But yeah, I'm going to leave this video here. If you enjoyed this video, then make sure to like and subscribe. But thank you for watching, and goodbye.